Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most underrated tools in Linux. If you said Cron, you're right. Cron can save sys administrators hours of manual work. I'll walk you through how to use Cron to automate tasks. For the demo, we'll do 3 tasks. First up, we'll create a cron job that prints the current date and time to your file every minute. Next, we'll automate an SCP file transfer to a remote server. Finally, we'll explore an alternative way to transfer files using SCP, but this time with a bash script. Alright, let's get our hands dirty and dive in. Let's start by understanding cron's syntax. A cron job has this format. It's built around 5 fields, and each field represents a different unit of time. The first field is the minute field. This is where you tell Cron when exactly in the minute you want something to run. You can set it anywhere from 0 to 59. So if you want to run at, say, the top of every minute, you would use 0. Next field we have the hour field. This is where you set a time of day. The values can be from 0 to 23. So 0 is midnight, 12 is noon, and so on. It's a 24-hour clock here, so no worries about AM PM confusion. Next we have day of month field. This is where you specify which day of the month you want something to happen. The values can be from 1 to 31. So if you want a task to run on the 15th of the month, you would just put 15 here. Next we have the month field. This is where you define in which month you want the task to run. The range is 1 to 12, with 1 being January and 12 being December. So if you only want your task to run in March, for example, you would set this field to 3. And here's a cool trick. You can also use the abbreviated month names like Jan, Feb, Mar, etc. instead of numbers. So March could also be written as Mar. And we have the final field, day of week. This is the 5th field. Here you can use 0 to 6, where 0 represents Sunday, or you can use the abbreviated day names like Sun, Month, Chu, etc. Just remember that Sunday can be written as either 0 or 7. They both mean Sunday, so you have some flexibility here. So there you have it. Those are the 5 fields: minute, hour, day, day of month, day of week. Put them together and you can schedule tasks to run exactly when you need them. It might sound like a lot, but once you get a hang of it, Cron is an incredibly powerful tool for automating tasks. Let's have a look at a few examples to understand better. If you want to run at 5 AM every day, a task, you would just modify or edit the first 2 fields, 0, 5 followed by 3 stars, and to run at the top of every hour, 0 followed by 4 stars. It means it will run at the top of every hour followed by, this is every hour, yes, every day of the month, every month, and every day of the week. And to run a task at every 15 minutes, star followed by /15. It means it will run every 15 minutes followed by the 4 stars. And to run at midnight every day, 0, 0 followed by 3 stars. and to run every Sunday at 3 p.m. 0 followed by 15, 15 being the 15 means 3 p.m. and here the final field 0 means Sunday, and to run on the first of every month at 6 a.m. 0, 6, exactly at 6 in the morning on first of every month, and every day of the week. Now we have our final example. If you want to run a task at 9 in the morning on weekdays, exactly at 9 a.m. it will run every day of the month, every month, and on Monday through Friday, Monday to Friday, so 1 to 5. So I hope these examples give you a clearer picture of how Cron works. Now let's go to our first task. Before that, run cron tab --help to see the options. To list users cron tab -L. This will list the current users cron tab. Our current user is root. So these are the 3 tasks or the 3 cron jobs which root user has. Our first example, printing date and time every minute, so no need to change the default values, just put 5-star and the date command and it will print it to root new dates.txt. Now let's check what's the time now. 10:13:05. If I tail it root new date.txt, I'll be able to see a new line. Let's wait for it. And yes, got it. Looks like our first task is running successfully. On to our second task, automate file transfer using SCP every night at 11 p.m. To achieve the second task, we'll have to SSH copy ID root add NFS server. Okay, actually I've already run this command, so it fails. I have another video which I will mention in the description to copy the public key so that you will be able to run, you'll be able to log in without entering your password every time. NFS server, let's see host name. If it doesn't ask for password, it means I'm able to log into NFS server with my public key. Yes, it looks good. Okay, now let's go back to our task 2. Task 2, it will run at 11 p.m. It will copy our file here, new text.txt. If you're aware, I've not put here the full path, so which is not a good, it's not a good practice. So let's first see root, it's under root new date.txt. Okay, let's edit R console minus edit it and copy root new date.txt. New date.txt file will be copied to our NFS server at this location. And our final task, task 3, automate the above task, but by using a bash script. If a job is too complicated, call a script instead of writing long commands in Cron. It's easier to manage. This is our script. Let me save it. Here our script is send file.sh. So what this script actually does is it will transfer hello world.txt to our NFS server. And that's Cron in a nutshell. Whether it's automating backups, sending reports, or managing servers, Cron is an absolute game changer for sys administrators. But always be careful and keep monitoring your jobs to avoid issues. And let's have a look at it again. For our examples, I've not logged the outputs, which is also a bad practice. It's always good to log the output of your commands to track for errors. If you want to track for errors, this is one of the options. Yes, print out the log so that you will be able to track for the errors. And as I've previously mentioned in our task 3, it's better to use script for complex jobs. And finally, test your job. Before scheduling, always test your commands manually to ensure they're working correctly, the same way I was running previously. So, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share. Thanks for watching and happy automating. Bye.